Hello and welcome, as always, I'm your friendly neighbor, Hurt. Oh god, that was terrible. Dungeon Master Peter. Welcome to part 2 of today's video for the stream. Welcome, as always. We're going to pick up right where we left off. To where Eugene waved his hand and let the door disappear and let everyone roam around the tavern as they wish. As he's just going to sit at a table with his penguin and enjoy some crumpets and milk.
Sanguine's gonna go over to Eugene.
Hi, Senguine.
Hey, Eugene, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know what's going on with my order and me? Because they're accusing me of a lot of shit right now that normally would be okay, I guess.
What exactly are they accusing you of?
Sanguine puts the stacks of paper in front of Eugene.
Oh, murder, conspiracy.
He carries them around like it's a prize. Yeah, look at this shit. Look at this.
Well, it looks like they needed a reason to start their war in Greenus to occupy some areas. You seem to be the scapegoat. Since you were part of the party with Thoreau, and since he did what he did with the Cthulhu monsters, they outcasted you to gain the support of the people so they can easily take over the port towns. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, see, conquering is not generally something the North Star does, so this would be a very confusing move by them.
True, it's not. That's why they use you as a scapegoat. It's not technically conquering, it's more as protection. And since your old party member was able to summon a Cthulhu beast, they might be just fortifying those areas under their control in case it ever happens again. So it gives them a landmark in this territory.
Wait, they have my goat? You said they have a scapegoat. They have my goat?
They have all the goats.
Hey, whoa. They did not ask me for that goat. That is my goat.
Technically, goats are demonic, so those are mine.
Bitch, it's my goat.
Yeah.
Technically, you're dead. So.
Ouch.
But I'm Tetsu. I'm not dead.
So that's what it seems like. And as long as they keep the facade of trying to get you, then I'm gonna keep getting the support of the people.
Okay.
That's what it seems like, but if you think there's more to it, let me know. Talk to me.
It just seems really out of character for the higher-ups that I have known and who raised me, essentially.
Well, what would the higher-ups be doing at this point?
Not using me as a scapegoat to fucking take over a city. That's what... I mean... they would be helping the city. They would be... They wouldn't be using me as a scapegoat to gain favor. They would be actually doing something actively good for the city. And that's what would gain them the favor that they need in the town. So doing this in such a shady way, it feels off.
So do you think there's a third party slightly manipulating them?
Yeah, there's got to be something else going on here. Like there's no way that this is anybody that I've known throughout my life.
I can look into it a little further.
Yeah, if you could poke around a little bit while we're away, that would be great.
As long as you promise to look after Core, make sure she doesn't get into any trouble. Sure.
I always look after Core. Come on, we're homies.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're homies.
Cool. Well, do you want a beer? Something like an ale? I'll go grab us an ale.
Got the rest of us.
Sure. Grab me an ale.
All right, Senguine go grabs a couple ales.
All right. What is everyone else doing at this moment?
If there's drinking, Iris is gonna drink.
Oh, there's always drinking. Grandma Claudette's famous eggnog.
Tetsu will definitely be making his way up to. I'm guessing that they probably have assigned rooms or something. So Tetsu would be making his way up to the room and kind of like meditating, focusing himself, and then rest.
Oh, this is it. Whatever you see here is that's it.
Awesome. So he's gonna go find himself a nice place to sleep and do his shit, like I said.
Perfect. So probably where you guys were located.
And 4.
I'm going to go over to the quest board
Yeah.
that I noticed earlier.
You gonna take a look at the quest board?
Yep.
Some, common quests. Slay some goblins. Take this package. Over to next town. Whatnot. There's one that does say, hire may I to fix some stuff in the Rusty Boot basement.
I'm sorry. Can you go ahead and point at the board again, where we're going to be sleeping for me? Using whatever you were using before.
He was using a fork.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that for me real quick.
Yeah, I am.
Yes. So where did you get that dingle hopper from?
Ah,
I hear they're very rare.
super
Hey,
rare.
quit.
It's
Hey,
a
quit.
it's a prime wizard tool.
Hey, that is a dingle hopper.
You're a dingle
Right.
hopper.
Hey, quit forking around, people.
Hey, whoa. You watch your language over there, young man.
Oh, fork.
Young lady.
Oh, hey.
As he shakes his drumstick at you disapprovingly.
Oh,
You
I
watch
love it.
your mouth over there, young whippersnappers.
We're adults.
Me and Eli are the adults.
Eli
Well-
and I, thank you.
Okay, look, I got some American education. You can't blame me for that.
Yeah, moving on. Jesus Christ.
You have me
Excuse
here,
me.
no one.
That job listing for that may I person. Can I see that for a moment?
Oh, I guess. Hands it to you.
And then I read it. And it says hired may I to do a thing.
Yep, to have him fix some woodwork in the basement of the Rusty Boot.
I'm gonna go find Core.
All right. Core is easily to be found since she is literally the tallest person in here.
Hey, Core.
Yeah.
Well, you may want to read this. And I hand it to her.
Take a look at it.
It states what was said.
Is it the one that we originally saw the first time that we all met together?
Yep, your very first
Or
job
is it
together.
a new one?
It was the very first job.
And that's exactly what it's from.
It's what it
The
states.
very first one.
Yep.
This May I person seems to be popping up.
She'll look, smile, and think of all the memories she had with everyone. She'll look at Talbot. It seems so.
Think this is of any coincidence? That we are teleported here by Eugene, essentially, and have this conversation with him only to find that May I, who apparently was a former party member, is requested on a job posting not more than 30 feet away from where we had our conversation. We could have been teleported anywhere on the continent. Yet where we were teleported to had May I's name on it. That's no coincidence. This was planned.
I think we will end up needing his help more than we think we do.
I was afraid you'd say that.
He's not all that bad.
I don't know. He knocked me unconscious. I would say that's pretty bad. But he can hold his own.
He may seem crass now, but he used to be such a kind person. Whatever happened to make him change, I just hope that he will find his way back. And if this is who he's meant to be, then it's meant to be, but he'll always have a place in my heart, even if he's
what?
mean to me.
You know, there is something that I never picked up from my textbooks, but people have told me. People that you work with or trusted may randomly spurt out at you or yell at you or make them across as mean. Sometimes it's just not that they hate you, but there's something that they're not telling you. I never understood it. I feel like you should just tell people and then they should learn to deal with it.
I don't think he was ever really good at emotions, I guess. Kind of flew off the handle a couple times and was very hard on himself. So this might be his way of punishing himself, in a sense.
I'll say this, he did have a decent move getting Iris and Tetsu out. That's all I'll say.
Like I said,
that was the only decent thing he did.
under that hard exterior, he is still a good person. Even though he did threaten to kill me.
Do you have a way of contacting him? Discord cut out. What did you say?
Yes. I have a spell that I can cast that I just recently learned. I don't know how well it works because I've only used it once.
Well, there's only one way to know. You'll need to get in contact with him.
She sighs and goes, I don't even know what to say to him.
I don't either. Good luck, and I walk away.
Yep, that's about right. That is 100% in character right there. Alright, anyone else?
Beryl, being still super mad, is just going to find any other table not in that room that we were locked in, and not at the table that Eugene's sitting at. And she's going to pull out her little jeweler's kit, and she's going to start carving one of her stones. And it's more of a meditative thing at this point because she's just trying to calm down. She's just going to make sure that she takes one of the teas and a couple of cookies over to that table so that she can nibble and just do her thing, just meditate and just try to calm herself down and remind herself that heavy-handed as this is, she thinks he intends well.
All right. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Pretty much I'm just waiting for him to tell us that we're ready to go to the boat.
Well, if no one got anything else they want to do, ask, or say before we move on, possibly to fill in any plot holes or anything else, we'll go ahead and move on.
The only thing I would say is that that flyer that Tetsu gave her, she's gonna fold it up and put it in her stuff.
Wait, what?
You mean Talbot?
Talbot gave it.
Yeah,
I was about to say, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, what?
Sorry.
There is one thing that I guess Tetsu would want to do.
Okay.
As soon as he sees, like, Eugene is, like, alone for a hot minute, he's going to kind of make his way over there and inquire about why he was so adamant about trying to get rid of him.
Because you're an assassin, see if I can buy you out. Want to see what was your buying point.
And are you satisfied now?
As long as you're not going to betray the group for a higher price, which you didn't, so I'd say I would.
Now, about that sword.
What about it?
What exactly? Because I foresee that this is probably my death. Matters not to me.
Who says it's your death?
No one. Just call it assassin's intuition. Where is said sword?
Well, if I told you that, it wouldn't be fun for the hunt.
More like I want to try to avoid it. Or,
Trying to,
I guess, try to keep others from getting it.
Trying to avoid it would be kind of like trying to avoid destiny. It's very hard to do.
You can only avoid it for as long as possible, but eventually it's inevitable.
It is. If you don't look for the sword find you. And when that time comes, hopefully you know what to do.
And if one was to begin said search, where might that be? General direction-wise.
Just pay attention to the wind. It'll guide you.
Usually does.
Bird.
I'm gonna bonk you with this.
Do it, you won't. Okay, that's fair.
Gotti.
He just wants to.
Guess who's gonna sleep on the couch tonight?
Any more questions, Tetsu? Take that.
And as soon as he gets the microphone out of the back of his throat.
Yo.
He's gonna just kind of relax and go, no. Any from you?
Yeah, it's always puzzled me. Why you do it?
Do what?
You know, murder your whole clan. Just really, in the grand scheme of it, no point to it, but yet you always do it.
I couldn't risk another elite weapon being made. My first assignment was at the age of... Ooh, I gotta look at the backstory now. I think it was 3. I want to say it was 3. It was either 3 or 5.
I had main character powers until I joined an adventuring group and became a side character.
Yeah, it was 3. Look at that. My first mission was at the age of 3, and I was assigned to a neighboring empire's family to basically infiltrate and become friends with the child, and then assassinate him. So I killed the child and then returned home. That was the very first thing that I had ever done by myself. I was bred from the most elite members of our clan to become a weapon. And it's not a life I want others to be forced upon. They deserve better. However, as long as those bloodlines still existed, there was always that chance. There was always that slim chance that another could be made, and from those ashes, another clan of mine could have been rebuilt. So by ensuring that I was the last of them, I would know that it was impossible for them to create more weapons for the Emperor to use to go and slaughter and expand the Empire.
Did you burn the bodies?
I burned the entire the entire village.
Village as in buildings or village as in people?
Both.
You positive no one got out alive?
The only people that could possibly be alive are those who were in exile, but they're not allowed back in the Empire. In which case they are of no threat. Well, they're a threat to the Emperor himself, but in that case I see them more as an ally than a threat.
It's good to know.
But the village was burned, the bodies were burned. Anyone who was in good standing with the clan was killed. And so it ensured that I was the last of them.
Well, thank you for sharing.
It's been a long time since I've shared any of my history.
It's good to hear about it instead of read about it.
Seeing as I'm the last of the people who know the full history of them, I imagine, other than that, you're going to find bits and pieces of survivors or anything that is in the Emperor's quarters that would be based on my people, which he does not allow anyone into other than his family and, well, myself, since I've been adopted by them.
Well, hopefully you can put those skills to use in the upcoming battle.
That is the hope. Hopefully I can help at least some of these adventurers, and he's going to look over them all as they're doing their own things, and then back to him. Hopefully I can get some of them back to their homes.
If you can't save them all, it's understandable.
At that point, he's going to silently turn and walk back to his little corner.
All right. If no one else has
Darkness.
If no one has anything else, we'll go ahead and skip 8 hours.
You gotta talk about all that sweet, sweet edge.
Super edge. Grandma Claudette will wake y'all up with breakfast pancakes, syrup, and waffles.
He's going to kind of walk over, look at them, and go, like hearing her say, "Oh, amazing." He's gonna kind of lean over to her and go, "What is a waffle?"
It's this really good thing. It's kind of like a pancake, but it's got like crisscross patterns.
He's gonna nod and then go, "What is a pancake?"
Carbs.
So it's got rice?
More like bread.
So it's crispy.
Waffles, yes.
What about the pancakes?
Those are a little bit more fluffy.
Ah. So, kind of like a rice puff.
You could literally just touch the pancake. There's no point to ask her. You could just... And then I put my finger through 2 of the pancakes.
Oh, Talbot, sweetie, I hope you washed your hands.
Well, these were mine anyway, so...
Still.
He's going to kind of look at them and then, like, seeing Talbot do that, he's going to kind of, like, peck at it with his beak. Kind of like, you know how when a bird finds something that they're unsure about, they kind of, like, grab it and fling it around and then drop it down and then, like, look at it. Kind of like, what is this?
Well, Grandma Claudette ain't cleaning up after y'all, but y'all enjoy your breakfast.
Beryl's just gonna put 2 pancakes on a plate with some syrup, and she's just gonna go, "Thank you, Grandma. I really appreciate breakfast this morning."
No problem. Enjoy it while you can.
And
Iris is gonna be like, Grandma, do you have coffee?
Oh, yes, I do.
Cool. Can I have some?
Oh, yes. Brings you a little pot and some cups.
Only 1 cup.
Alright.
You're going to use a cup this time?
Shut up.
Beryl's gonna ask for some breakfast tea.
Bring some tea over.
Thank you.
If I can just have some hot water.
Yeah.
I'm going to make my own tea.
Can I have some room temperature water?
Eugene's gonna be like,
to
y'all
pick
too
your
picky.
forever.
Just enjoy what you got. God
No
damn.
on the water. I just want to make my tea.
Hey, do you guys have Fanta Blue Raspberry?
No, but we have Jones.
We do. Well, why are you asking?
Do you have Jones Cotton Candy flavored?
She doesn't have it, then I think we just need to leave.
I feel like you're pulling my leg here.
Okay, what about, do you have Diet Squirt Ruby Red?
No. Absolutely not.
I'm just gonna come out right now and just be. Do you have Vernors?
Oh my god.
Do you by chance happen to have Jester?
Are we just naming drinks from like the 90s and early
The
2000s?
Beverly. Do you have the Beverly?
Do you by chance have Go-Gurt with sprinkles?
Oh my god.
I would slap for some of that.
That's
right
a
now.
blast from the past.
Can I get the Go-Gurt in the tube that I can't actually open, and you gotta kind of like chew on it a little bit to get the corner off, and then you like rip it open.
You rip your side of your mouth.
and then like side of your mouth. Is all
Who
that, and then I
doesn't
can-
doesn't like their Go-Gurt with a side of mouth blood?
That way I can sit there and go, you want to know how I got these scars?
Beryl's just gonna shake her head and go, children, and please thank the lady for giving you breakfast.
Thank you for the Pepsi remix. I'll take that to go.
Yeah.
I'll just get my Vernors in a cup.
Thank
little
you,
sippy cup. Thank you.
Adios, meals.
And this episode is sponsored by
Absolutely
Nice.
no.
Fun sodas.
absolutely fucking no one.
Oh,
You know,
However,
I can't wait
see, if you
if
want
we ever make it to a
get us in
sponsor so we all can finally say, this episode is sponsored by blah, 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 blah.
this episode is brought to you in part by our Lord and Savior Cthulhu.
Wrong character.
Don't say that, because what if like the actual Church of Cthulhu comes after
If the
us?
actual Church of Cthulhu comes after us, I will join you.
Hey,
I don't know what I have to do. Do I have to sacrifice somebody? Do I have to like bring you my girlfriend in a bag?
if they want to sponsor us to
wait,
do a
your second
Cthulhu
girlfriend in
themed
a bag?
stream, I'm down for it. I have enough Cthulhu board games that we can do it.
I think we just need to do that. Okay, everyone, we're not doing D&D anymore. Just go ahead and scratch the title away. Get the board games out. We're done. Don't worry. We'll fix this. Whoever's watching right now, just go. Be prepared. We're playing Cthulhu games now. It's gonna be great.
This campaign's super bad.
Thank you for the
I'm
hydrate.
sorry. Did you not want to play Cthulhu games? Because that's what we're gonna be doing. If you don't want to play Cthulhu games, my bedroom, just down there. If you want to wait.
All right, I guess I'll wait in your bedroom. Bye, guys.
Alright, bye, guys.
You
You
might have to fight Travis for that one. Peter, if you're gonna try to get in on this, you're gonna have to fight Travis because he's already there.
I'm pretty sure I can get there faster than he can.
Really? Because only one of us has made a cross-state trip.
He literally lives 20 minutes from me.
Oh, you meant geographic? Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyways, is there anything during
Back to
breakfast
D&D.
do you guys want to do or talk about?
Our Lord and Savior Cthulhu.
Where are we going?
apparently we're getting on a boat to go back to your homeland. From what I was believing, that was what we were told.
Does anyone know where the docks are?
Well, first we need to figure out how we're getting out of here. Oh wait, no,
I-
he opened the door.
He already opened the door.
That's
I bet
right.
say I presume Eugene will let us out whichever way he deems fit.
Not wrong there.
I'm assuming since this is a magical void, he's just going to teleport us directly to where we need to go.
Close to where you
Sounds
need to go,
about
yeah.
right.
Hey, Cor,
Yeah.
did you do the thing?
Talbot, we don't ask about that in polite society.
Cor knows what I'm talking about.
No. I can recall him saying that he was going to meet us at the dock. But
Are we getting a new party member? And then continues ravaging at this pancake with his beak.
with Typhon, right? Didn't he say he would meet Typhon?
No, he's talking about the paper that he offered you.
No, I was gonna.
Does Tetsu have any?
She froze.
Always at the critical moment.
Yeah, always on the critical moment, and it's right. It's always there.
You know, it's either one thing or another. You know, this is the path of two.
Hey!
This is the way. Sorry.
At that joke, Senguine spits out some of his surge.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. We're gonna be doing a giveaway too. That's right. We'll talk more about that later. But since Beryl is frozen, we'll go ahead and just continue the conversation where it needs to be. So I do believe it was asked of Core. Did she do it already?
Do the thing with the paper.
No, but I'm gonna. I was writing out how many words I.
All right. So does the rest of the group just want to get up and leave, or are you guys gonna stay here for a bit longer?
I'm good to go whenever.
Let us go.
Tetsu's trying them
Same.
waffles.
All right. Eugene will have Core be the last one to exit.
Looks like Rachel was the first one. Too soon?
So Eugene will point to the door up ahead that y'all can exit out that way. And you'll be closer to your point than you were if we went back upstairs.
Okay.
Senguine tries his magic.
Not quite there yet.
Damn.
Am I able to do things now? It's been 2 days, I think.
Let's see what the magical percentile dice say.
I thought maybe since he just had a bunch of high C ecto cooler
Oh my god.
that he might have his his magic back.
No, it's actually the chemicals in that actually delay it even longer.
Yes, Talbot, you have your magic back. So everyone exits the door one right after the other.
I do.
Okay.
Yes, but I have like a whole bunch of pancakes with me and waffles.
That's fair.
Like as many as I could fit into like a normal bag. And I like squished them in there.
Alright. And Beryl wants to do something?
Since I blipped out and I don't know the circumstances of us leaving, is Eugene just letting us out and teleporting us where we're going, or is he coming with us?
He said to just exit out the front door or the back door over there, and you get to a lot closer to your destination.
So he's not coming with us per se, though. This will be the last time we see him.
He has not made that clear yet.
All right. I want to be the last one out the door.
He's requesting Core is the last one.
All right.
You can be the second to last one.
No, it's okay. Core wants to be. If Core's gonna be the last one, what I want to do is moot. So
Okay. So
I'll save it for a different time.
alright, so everyone exits the door. Exit to the door. So Eugene and Core are the only ones there. Ooh, sorry. Eugene will look at Core and goes, "Hi."
Hi.
So, I hate to do this again. But, unfortunately, I won't be able to come with you on your trip.
I thought you would say that.
Unfortunately, due to things the way they were, I got a lot more preparation to do than I expected.
I understand. For the best, really.
If it helps, you can take Penguin with you.
No.
Take the penguin.
I mean, if you really want me to.
I think you guys can get along. And if you take him, at least I will know you're safe.
Take him, but
What was that?
he says, I'll take him, but I have a favor
Yeah?
to ask of you.
Oh, anything.
And she'll pull out the note. I want to say that she wrote a note for May I on the letter on the paper that she took. She'll write something out for him, and she'll give it to Eugene. Can you make sure that May I is
This isn't a love letter, is it?
no?
Okay. I mean, I don't really cast Fireball that often, but if it was, I may have to Fireball him.
I think you'd have to try to hit him first. He's quite a nimble fella.
Well, hey, if Iris can hit him, I can hit him. But I'll make sure he gets it. I'll just make sure you're safe and you take care of your lot.
I'll do what I can.
If
I'm not the best speaker, but I'm a hell of a healer.
You're a lot more than what you think you're capable of. That's for sure.
That's one of us that thinks that.
If everything works out, I'll be meeting you guys at the meeting with Senguine's organization. That should be the next time I see you.
Stay safe. Don't get into any trouble.
I mean, if I do, I'll just have you rescue me again.
It was already hard the first time.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of it, I got a kiss out of it, so I mean, I'll take it if I get another one. I appreciate the rescue.
Huh?
Said I appreciate the rescue.
You need to be a little more trusting sometimes. I know that people aren't the greatest, but there are some good people out there, and you can't fuck with people's mind like that. And she pokes him in the head.
I know.
Well, she like him,
I know.
but not too hard.
I know, but it's a lot harder when I had everything planned out.
I understand, but these are good people. And sometimes they might not always have the best intentions, but at the end of the day, good.
Well, if you believe so, then I will do my best to believe as well.
All I ask.
Well, you better get going before Senguine and Ira thinks we're doing a brown chicken, brown cow.
I agree.
He'll give you a hug.
She'll hug him back.
And
And
then
Over the eye ring, all you're gonna hear is
look,
give it
you
some
guys
time.
do realize the height difference and where his head is planted.
and then
Hey, you know what?
it sounds like maybe
Can't
the
stop you
perfect
from having
height.
a good time.
Do y'all want him to just get on a stool?
Yes.
Hey, you know what? You know, whatever floats his boat. Am I right?
You're telling me your all-powerful wizard character can't levitate?
Out of miraculously nowhere, he levitates to Core's height.
Yeah. Give her some talk.
Giggity, giggity, gill.
I hate all of you.
And then he will hug her.
Give her the tongue.
Okay, children.
All right, she's gotta leave now.
The hugging is a little too much.
The hugging's too much. The hugging.
You need to leave. You need to leave room for Jesus.
Jeez, Peter, you're moving so fast.
Ah?
There better not be any shoulder.
Oh my god.
You could see her ankles.
Ma'am.
There's not a balloon in between their two bodies for the hug. That's too close for Jesus.
No, I imagine that the penguin is kind of there, just kind of like as a buffer.
Little chaperone.
Yeah, just sitting there in between them, kind of like looks up and goes.
Has done that before.
So as each and one of you guys exits, you exit into like a small 30 by 30 storage unit. Just nothing in it but you guys. It's lit a little bit. And there's a door right in front of you.
Well, Tetsu's going to take this chance to crack a joke. And as soon as everyone's there, he's going to go, well, I bet you're all wondering why I've gathered you here today.
Well, when Cora comes out, a little bit, quite a bit after you guys, she is holding the penguin.
Yeah. He's waiting for that moment. So, like, as soon as they're all there, and, you know, they're all kind of, like, crowded in there, he's going to be like, I bet you're all wondering why I've gathered you here today.
Penguin nods.
Senguine spits out his Coke, too.
So we've got a very special mission here. We are going to raid the bar. We're going to take all the alcohol, and we are going to have a massive, massive party. Because I know this is exactly what Iris would want us to do, and this is exactly what her parents might want. Even if they don't want this is what's going to happen. We will have the party. Senguine and I will play the role of security, and then he's going to get drunk while on duty, and I will continue as security by myself for the rest of the night.
Yeah, that sounds great.
The penguin will also be assisting me with security. He's very tough. I can already tell. He's got the look of killing at least 12 people within 10 seconds of entering a room.
The penguin already has a security outfit on.
See, look at this. He's already ready to go. Let's do this, folks.
Alright, so you guys exit the room?
Yes.
As you guys exit the room, you see a sign that says Grand Opening. The Greenleaf Inn. Some of you, it's a very new location, but to others, you can tell that you're smack dab back in the middle of Greenest.
Oh, that's not good.
So, this isn't Iris's tavern.
No, we got to get on the boat for that.
Quack.
Well then.
Okay.
Quack, quack.
Let's make our way to the docks, folks. Who knows the way to the docks? Because I sure don't. I've never been here.
Well, before we leave, isn't Greenest the town where we have to watch where Sanguine's going?
I think that's Tollus.
Yeah, no, that was Tollus.
All right, making sure. Great. Well, anybody been in Greenest before? Who knows the way to the docks?
No.
I do.
No, Core.
Backstory wise, I also do a little bit.
As soon as I hear Iris go, no, I'm going to sit there and look at Core and go, maybe.
I also know a little bit.
hearing, maybe.
Well, why don't Core and Talbot collude together to get us to the docks? That way, Core can show us the way, and Talbot, you just make sure she keeps going the right way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so if I was to, and then I start looking up towards the clouds and gauging north.
Yeah, and Tetsu's immediately just looking at Core, waiting for her to take off.
All right, let's see if Corey gets there. You know what, Core, go ahead and roll me a percentile.
Okay.
Giggity kill.
All right, yeah.
Giggity goo. Where are you?
We got some work to do
you.
now.
37.
All right. So Core takes you guys on about a 2-hour trip around Greenus until you finally get to the exit of it.
He's gonna look at
I start to lead everybody out.
Yeah, he's gonna be looking at the exit and go, Core, I'm very, very pleased that you got us to the exit, but we needed the docks. I trust second time's the charm. Second time's the charm. I think you got this.
I think I got it too. I swear I've been here before.
Guys, I think she's got this. Let's go.
All right.
Core, follow me, and then I start walking.
Before she does that, whoever's been in Greenus, roll me an intelligence check.
You're going to be losing a couple brain cells.
Could I be rolling a history check?
Sure.
Maybe.
17. No, higher. I forgot. There's a D4. 18.
12.
19.
Peter, is this a save or is it just a check?
Just a check.
I got a 13.
No, never mind. An 18. And Senguine. High five.
So Talbot knows that Greenus doesn't actually have a dock. Was never because it's so far inland. Iris remembers that the dock is about 4 miles away. And then everyone else just forgot.
I mean,
because remember, you guys had to go to the ocean, get the ship, and the Panda Brothers made the dock. That was going to be the port known as Greenest Port that will connect to the town. That hasn't fully happened yet.
Oh, wait a minute. There is no port in Greenest.
Yeah, it's because it's 4 miles away.
I mean, so in that case, Core was actually leading us in the right direction because she got us to the exit.
Boom, suckers.
Yeah, see, she got it. She's leading us the right way.
Iris, can you please lead the way?
Hey, maybe she just wanted to show the new people the city, huh? You ever think about that?
I studied.
Pulls out a pancake, starts eating it.
Is your bag of holding? Well, that's right. You don't have.
No, he's just got a normal backpack.
So, are you guys going to walk or take a carriage?
I was just walking because no one suggested a carriage.
Yeah, I was gonna say walk.
I mean, I've got a giant dog that I can probably pull out of my bag and just ride on top of.
Oh, got your bag of tricks.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
For all you know, you can get like.
I hope I get the rat. It's like, yes!
Alright, so you all proceed to walk 4 miles to the dock, which is going to take some time.
Yeah, like 80 minutes.
I mean, Tetsu's got no objection to this. This is how he usually got places.
What, 12-year-olds can run a mile in like 10 minutes? We're fine.
And we can walk it in 20 minutes a mile.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, well, luckily a random encounter does not happen. But you will eventually get to the docks. which is now a small hamlet. It has some type of defense, but mainly you can just walk into it. You do see two giant boats, one on the right and one on the left.
Do we recognize anybody on either ship?
Yeah, can I throw like an investigation check out to see if we know anyone?
I can just give you it if you want.
That works.
Hyphen should be right there.
Well, this is you still gotta go a little bit into the hamlet to get there, but just looking at the boats, whoever's been on the boat before, recognize it as whatever I named it as. I think I called it the Tempest, and then the other boat is something new.
Okay.
Also, don't we have the boat from like that really wealthy couple that we ran into?
That's the
a while
Tempest.
ago. That is the Tempest? Okay.
The other boat to the left of it, it's about the same size, but not as nice. So as you guys proceed to walk over there.
I am not actually walking.
Are you flying?
I rolled. No, I'm riding my giant goat.
Oh dear God.
So I reached into my bag and I'm like, you know what would make this better, guys? And he reaches into his bag and rips out a ball and it flies up in the air, lands on the ground, and suddenly turns into a giant goat. And he's like, "My man Ramsey here."
Okay.
Goat and Ramsey.
Yeah. Yep. My giant goat named Ramsey. So and then at that point he's gonna just kind of climb on top and just let it, because it's a large beast, so he can ride it. He's just gonna kind of sit there and just ride on top of it. Especially because he doesn't weigh much. I weigh like 90 pounds.
Everyone, go ahead and make me a perception check. Except for Tetsu.
Yes.
Because
I was about to say, I was like, do you want it?
He's too busy with the goat.
Woo! Natural 20 plus 5, 25.
18 for Senguine.
This one got a 1. This one got a 1.
Technically, so a nat 1, but a 9.
It's a nat 1.
Perfect.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
11.
Core and Iris balancing each other out.
Alright, so
Yes, we do.
So Core is the only one who sees this. So as Tetsu kind of has the focus of everyone, Core from the side, you see a very familiar face looking at you, kind of going shh, as it sneaks up behind Iris. Do you say anything?
Who is it?
It's a very familiar face.
And she's not going to say nothing.
Alright.
If it's familiar to her, she's just going to be like, yes.
So he sneaks up behind Iris and just grabs her and just picks her up and starts to run with her down to the docks.
He's immediately gonna be like, "Get him!" and start like charging with the goat. And at this point, he's also got the penguin. So
Perfect.
The penguin on the back.
yes, he's got like the penguin right with him. He's just like, I'm
so
anticipating that like.
So you guys run a little bit to catch up. You don't run for long because the boat it's not really that far. He'll stop with Iris and just put her down right in front of the boat and wait for you guys to arrive. And he'll kind of like undo his hood and go, "Hey guys, what took you so long?"
I'm gonna guess it's Typhon.
It's Typhon.
Yeah, okay. He's gonna come up on his goat and be like my sick ride.
Yeah, it's dope.
His name's Ramsey.
Oh, what up, Ramsey?
Wait, Wait, so he just ran up and grabbed Iris, and they're like not on good terms, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And now we wait for the roleplay.
And now, let it begin.
And here we go. Hi, Iris.
Iris is just gonna bop him on the back of the head and be like, "The fuck was that for?"
Oh. You know, that still hurts every time you do it.
Yep, and it still hurts every time I remember you left.
Okay. We're not having this discussion right now. If we want to have a discussion, we can have it in private, not in front of everyone.
He's gonna lean down next to the penguin and go, "I got $5 gold on Iris."
Quack, 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 quack.
Yeah, okay.
But
I take it you are joining us.
for the time being, yeah. I'll be helping you guys set sail across the sea and to meet Iris's parents once again.
Yeah, it's not gonna be awkward at all.
No, not one bit.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you two were engaged.
We were. Oh, we still are, technically.
Then it makes the whole Clyde thing very awkward, isn't it?
Wait, what Clyde thing?
She had to help us with a thing.
Okay.
I did what I needed to do in order to get a mission completed.
Beryl's just gonna step in the middle and go, that's a story for Iris to share. She likes to share, boys, girls. Let's make sure that Iris can share what she wants to share with her ex-fiance.
Course, gonna pretend she had nothing to do with it.
Whistle.
Tetsu's gonna look over at Core and be like, Can I say it? I only take orders from you."
Oh, hi, Core. How you doing?
Hi.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
Did you get taller?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
Did you get bigger?
possibly. You know how Typhons, Tieflings genetics are. We vary. But if everyone's ready to go on a magical ride.
Is there a hidden meaning behind this?
Oh, no, I mean, if you guys are ready to go on the boat now, we can. If you guys want to rest up here for the night, we can. I didn't know how far you guys traveled.
4 miles.
Are you guys tired?
I mean, I'm not. I rode a goat.
I believe we're all ready to set sail.
Yes, let us go.
Perfect. So we won't be taking the Tempest. That actually has to go back to where it originally was. We'll be taking this boat over here. Crew's already picked out and bought. Supplies will last us until we get there. And we're gonna get to know each other quite a bit.
What's the name of the new boat? Can we see it?
I actually haven't named it. I was gonna leave that up to Iris.
The Tetsu.
This is fun.
Nope.
What does it look like?
It's relatively the same layout of the Tempest.
Okay. Give me like a day or two, and I'll come up with something.
Sounds good.
Pepsi orbits.
The temp isn't.
The crystal, Pepsi crystal, no.
No, Pepsi orbits.
The Crystal Lake.
Oh yeah.
The Crystal Lake of Doom Law Cola.
I think it should be named the Unsinkable too.
No.
It should be called the Titanic.
All right. So
No.
as everyone
She got
loads
the
up
house.
onto the boat, Typhon will look at Iris and say, "It's really good to see you again."
It's good to see you too. I'm still kind of confused as to how you're alive, but you know, it's
Oh. Maybe when we have time, we can talk about it in private.
yeah, that would be good.
All right then.
Whoa.
Is
No.
there anything I should know before we get on this boat?
As in,
Are you packing a Clyde with you? Whatever that is?
no.
Okay. Am I going to know that story?
What?
Am I going to know that story?
I'll tell you when we talk later. I'll tell you.
If you'd like to, I can tell you.
That's fair. So we'll get on the boat, and actually we're gonna end early tonight. At this boat, mainly because we don't have enough time to continue the boat session of it. But next week we will be going on a boat, so we'll actually have boat roleplay and possibly boat combat. Which, if everyone's down for it, we can do it in person. But we'll talk more about that later. As always, I'm your friendly. Oh, I forgot. Before we leave, I did state if we ever got to 50 followers on Facebook or affiliate on Twitch, we'll be doing a giveaway. So that will be either one of our followers on Facebook or Twitch. I'll talk to the group, see what they want to give away, whether it's a picture signed by the person and the character, or a set of dice. Who knows? We'll find something to give away. I think we should. Well,
Dice Goblin votes dice.
we'll talk about it more with the group and see what we can. So stay tuned on Discord and Facebook to get more information about that. But as always, I'm your friendly neighborhood Dungeon Master Peter. Until next time, say goodbye, everyone.
Bye, y'all.
Goodbye, everyone.